we all started from nothing, dude. Like, me and Rapture, like, we're just regular dudes. And, like, 6 years ago, nobody had any idea who I was. Nobody had any idea who he is.
Dude, I wasn't even in the scene till like 2010. So.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, here we are, and, like, people see us on stream. They're like, oh, well, you know, that's a stream. That's mad professional, etc. Like, I can't, you know, like, how could I possibly achieve this? But it's really not, you know, the obstacles in your way are not as intimidating as one might think. You know, you kind of, like, this is such a small, tight-knit community. Like, you just show up, you start meeting people. Like, I mean, instantly, very easily, you can get absorbed into the social circles. And
all anti.
All right, we're gonna have Anti versus Tom.
This is obviously one of Kirby's worst matchups because it's Ice Climbers, but Kirby has such few options to actually split up the Ice Climbers that it makes it
hit them
or even hit them. But honestly, it's really important that you split them up. So the fact that Ice Climbers, I mean, completely bodied Kirby. This is such a bad matchup. Wow, that guy is just completely blown away that he just got chain grabbed that hard.
I don't think he has any idea. I
mean, okay, so don't use up B on stage. There's a lot of things you shouldn't do with Kirby, and up B on stage is one of them. In terms of fighting Ice Climbers, obviously back air is a good option because it's just obviously Kirby's best move. But outside of that, the things that Kirby's really good at, like his grab game, are completely negated by Ice Climber's presence.
And also his ability to just kind of like be evasive on the ground, like space with forward tilt, infiltrate with up tilt and dash attack.
Even using forward smash is a super risky move, which is his best kill move.
All of those things, everything that Kirby's good at is completely negated by the Ice Climbers. Everything pretty much any character is good at, aside from like super aerial based characters.
Kirby is worse at.
The Ice Climbers negate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They basically turn off your character's ground game. But here, okay, so Anti is obviously, you know, just kind of killing it with these Ice Climbers right now. But Tom, you know, he's got the mark of the standard, like, casual, this is my first tournament, I have no idea what's going on, Kirby player.
Olimar is not worse for Kirby, 100%. Definitely not.
No, Ice Climbers is probably his worst matchup.
Kurupika, that's actually a really good example.
Yeah, Chudat versus Logic.
But remember that it's Chudat, so...
Yeah, also remember Chudat transcends the rules of normal human being matchups. But yeah, what I wanted to point out is how, you know, Tom is just kind of spamming special moves with Kirby. And
you don't want to do that.
That's like the sign of
a new player.
And it's like the true divide between like a casual and a competitive player. You know, he's like he's dumbfounded at a lot of the fact that like this game is being played in such a way. And you see him, he's kind of like, he's like, oh, I should use A moves, and he's kind of like figuring it out on the fly, you know?
Sometimes it's best to just do nothing with Kirby. Kirby's really good at doing nothing and just sort of jumping around. That's probably what he should be doing more of instead of throwing attacks out. Hitting buttons is not good with Kirby. You don't want to be caught hitting buttons.
It's the same thing in Street Fighter. People think Street Fighter's about the shoryus and the fireballs.
Right.
And the
it's not. It's about the normals.
It's all about the normals, exactly.
Yep. I was just going to say that when you're playing with your friends at home, you know, who, like, don't, you know, no offense, but don't know shit about Smash. Like, you'll hit them with the crazy big Kirby hammer on the ground, or you'll hit them with a storm of up Bs because like, oh, how do I do this?
But you never want to do that in an actual match.
Right, like an actual seasoned player, you know, it's just like, it's the little things that matter the most. And like, look, Anti is just tearing this guy down by using simple, normal moves with Marth. You know, he 3-stocked him in 1:15.
Wow, that set's over.
Yeah, that set is over.
Wow.
That was like a 4-minute set, including time between matches.
Yes.